Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Strategic Command World War I, episode number 9. We're on the, basically have just conquered Paris, and I really like the looks of our lines here. As you can tell by the way, I switched over to the Blue Max map, not yet the units, and apparently it's the map and not the units that is responsible for how lack of action points is displayed. So we will be dealing with these red barriers, red banners to say if they have action points or not. I mean, I guess I'll get used to it. It's a lot, to me, more clear, more readable when the whole unit just changes that shade. It was, very easy to read. And this red might get lost in the background of, these red line wandering. I don't know. We'll see how it goes though, because I do like I really like the map colors, the pastel map colors, a lot better. So if I can use it, I want to. Now there's just a couple of things we need to do before we end this turn. One, we do have a submarine and a destroyer available, and I think I'm going to deploy this destroyer over here. The reason for that is that he's going to be the sacrificial lamb to go eat some mines. And then the last thing is just Ottoman research. I want to explain a little bit about how I understand research to work right now. We were talking about technologies in the comments of the last video. Some people disagreeing about using spying. To give you an idea of what this means, I don't know how the distribution is, but I'm guessing it's just a uniform distribution. Everything. Just a random roll of the dice, basically, between 3 and 8. That's what happens when you have one chit or one point of investment in a technology area. So for command and control, we're at 74. After I end this turn, it will randomly roll between 3 and 8, and then it'll increase the advancement by that much. Now if you have 2 in it, that goes up from 3 to 8 by plus 2, so it's 5 to 10. That's what I've seen. So the mod might be suppressing the pop-up that I saw. I used to be able to rest my cursor here, and it would bring up this pop-up saying the different percentages. It may even have been shown in a previous video. Anyway, so although the second investment, the second chit, doesn't increase the research rate by double, it's significantly less than that, right? So if you go from 3 to 8, you would expect the double would be 6 to 14. The average there is 10, but it only goes up 5 to 10, and the average there is, the max is 10. So it's not quite double, but the huge benefit is that you get that shit actually, you only lose 1 token when you complete a level. So the second token for infantry warfare this will be just down to 1, will automatically start research of the next level. So it's pretty cool. If you decide to invest early, you get faster research of the previous tech or the next tech or the first tech, and then you get, basically for free, you get the second tech researched at a normal rate. And for all those reasons, I'm going to go ahead and invest in command and control again. I think the Ottomans are really going to need command and control. I don't even know if they have HQs. Well, I think they get 1 spawned. Hopefully, we did take an event to get 1, so I'm also going to take trench warfare, and then we're going to invest a little bit of the Ottomans' points into repairing this guy and this guy, and we have 13 points left. I could continue to increase the points of some units, maybe. Not those. Okay, they don't have that many units out there. I'll just do this, get rid of the points. And with that, I want to zoom in first. Don't forget to zoom in, and end the turn. Okay, so French morale falls due to loss of Paris. That is one thing I wanted to point out, just something I thought about off camera. When we're advancing, we need to advance through all this empty territory to take the next objectives, like all this stuff over to the west, the stuff in between Paris and Chalon. But we should also remember, okay, so France is moving their capital to Bordeaux. We should also remember that that empty territory doesn't do anything for us immediately. There's no point in taking empty territory unless it has some strategic, benefit. Okay. So Franz Joseph needs to decide whether or not to cede Trento and Trieste. Yeah, so I did a little test of this off camera, and ceding Trento and Trieste to Italy, it just cripples the Austro-Hungarians. You might as well have just shot yourself in the foot. So I don't know if they're actually even worse off at war with Italy than they are ceding those territories, because their army just gets so weak. So we're going to say no. Dubrovnik. Where is Dubrovnik? Italy is encouraged by the capture of Dubrovnik. I don't know what that means. Could it be the place that's near the Albanians? Down here that we lost? Bulgaria swings towards Central Powers. Anzac arrived in England. Volunteers from USA joined Serbia's fight for independence. Typhus epidemic spreads through Serbia. Well, that seemed pretty brutal. So, Northern Sea, fighting on the Western Front ceases on Christmas Day. I wonder if that would be true if we had taken, if the Germans had taken Paris. Erwin Schrödinger is among those posted to serve on the Italian border. Very interesting. He's a very famous scientist in my old field of study, quantum mechanics. One of the founding people. You've probably heard of Schrödinger's cat. Dead and alive. And our points are really, we're racking them up. Okay. Morocco and Algeria stuff is falling. Our supplies are falling. Interesting. Huh. So they're falling back. They left Orleans. I don't know why they would leave. Oh, I see. It was all planned. I'll do my losses first, their losses second, if we get into combat. I assume we would. Okay, 0-3. It's a good start against a dreadnought. Battlecruiser? What the heck? And another dreadnought. My goodness, they're really moving down here. Okay, enemy contact. We went 1-5 with them, I think. Okay, 0-1, or 1-0, 1-1, as completely lost that. 0-2, 0-0, 1-2. That whole French side, I completely missed what I was with. Oh, so they reinforced it. That means they basically sacrificed it. Probably won't bother even attacking this one. We're just gonna... probably just gonna overrun it. It'll be exciting. It's gonna be really exciting to push into this empty territory. And I want to make my next priority to take all these cities over to the west. The whole peninsula with Brest on it. Brittany. Anyway, I just want to make sure that we take that... This guy's cut off? doesn't... Didn't treat him. He didn't lose... He didn't get any attrition. Okay, were we to remove these units, Italy could easily seize these locations, and the result would be catastrophic. So we have to leave these units here. Okay, we got another dreadnought and a submarine. I'll leave those for now. I thought you were entrenched. Did they remove your entrenchment? I mean, I guess keep entrenching. Yeah, I think that they reinforced all this area. Now this is still frozen. Let's see, what do we have here? 203. But yeah, as I said, I think it'd be better for us to just try to push past. And we'll do that with this unit. This cavalry unit. Oh yeah, if we could push this stupid Le Mans one out. You and your fancy Le Mans racetrack. But not just because there's a lot of cities here, but mainly I want to prevent the British from reinforcing. Okay, so let's try to pick on this dreadnought. Wow, that was perfect. I guess we'll just swap places, and maybe attack this one as well. Okay, we want to stay on these objectives as well, just to make sure they don't, you know. I don't know what's here. Maybe it's okay. Okay. Oh, nope. It's not okay. It's not okay. Alright, well, I mean, we'll just get out of the way then. So I think we can kill this unit no problems. I have another submarine which I can send down. Let's, I think, kill this one first. And I actually... Who can I use? Oh yeah, it's gonna take a lot. So yeah, okay, let's do this attack then. I'm just wondering if there's... Oh yeah, look at this. This guy can come all the way over here. I think that's fine. He's at a 9. We got him up to... Perfect. Perfect. He moved down. Actually, that moving down is really all I wanted. So now I can just do this. Ah. This is interesting. This is interesting. This is very interesting. So we have 2 units that we want to actually try to attack here. Okay, this unit just has to attack this light cruiser. 0-1. Went 0-0. Okay, we do have another light cruiser. I'm trying not to use the battle cruiser so that we can use that on the light cruiser. Okay, let's just see what this does. 2-5. Okay, it was perfectly as they claimed, 2-5. But, so yeah, we do want to try to use this light cruiser then. 0-0. And was 0-0. At least they're not telling no lies. Go ahead and finish it off then. Ah, we did take one. It was 0-2. No. Battle cruisers are going to be pretty expensive to repair. I think we'll go ahead and move this one back because battle cruisers are also worse on the defense. We want to get our submarine away just so we can surprise attack again. So just move him here for now. Huh. The good news is this unit can avoid us if it goes up here and down here. We also have these guys. I'm a little confused why they're making themselves vulnerable. Okay. Oh my. What the heck is going on? So we can go here and still be on on an objective. I think I will just go here though, so that we make sure we're still blockading this channel. Wow, things are getting pretty active pretty quickly. And it doesn't feel very realistic to me, but I really do feel like we can win the naval war. Now I'm telling you that does not feel realistic to me, but it does appear to be how it is. Now were they just expecting that I was... I don't know what's going on here exactly. Were they just expecting that I had mined up here, or do they know this one exists? Because they sent units, it looks like they're sending units all the way around the west side of England. Not what historically England would have done. The Royal Navy would have, you know, just assumed dominance over the North Sea. I need to get this destroyer out, if for no other reason than to allow this battleship, which has a supply of 9, to move in. Yeah, I don't really need that. In fact, he can always rest at one of these ports. Okay, I'm talking myself into it. Let me just see the properties. 4, 5. He's a 5 on defense, which is pretty good. I think we'll go ahead and trust him. Okay, let's do it. Supply of 9 is pretty good, so. And we can get our seaplane tender over here as well. I think that even after we disable, or even after we move all the way, I think you still have a chance to use your airplanes. But no need for us, we'll just sit here. It's fine. We'll be back next turn, and we did inflict a fair amount of damage still. These guys have their points. Oh my gosh, the readiness is just garbage though. Still totally terrible. Wow, it's just abysmal. And this is supposedly functioning now, but we are on raid mode, right? Yeah, we are. So I don't know how they're delivering any supplies at all. Alright, well, it's already been 20 minutes in this video. I probably should take a look at this, determine what my courses of action will be, and then come back. Well, I kind of mentioned that I want to do some encirclements and stuff, and I think that it may be even more extreme than I originally thought it would be. So we can kind of do some pretty insane stuff. We can move down here. I actually could do more than that, but I'm just going to move here. And this unit is going to move forward to prevent them from being cut off. He has to move here no matter what. He still has an option to move forward. These are both going to be bad attacks. That's not good. We don't plan to occupy this spot. And then this unit can still move forward as well. So this is unfortunately the one that did take some hits last. But nobody else can get through unless I send the 10 back. And I don't think I'm going to be able to surround all 4 of these units. That would be pretty good. Unfortunately, it would also put us into some bad situations. What I mean by that is, if we have a unit here, for example, it could be attacked on 4 sides. So that's usually a recipe for the unit being completely destroyed. And we want to make sure we're taking favorable exchanges. So I'm going to go ahead and do this and then move the 8 up and move a 10 into Nancy. So we'll have the whole thing going on. Whole supply train basically. Now Epinal's cut off. Belfour's cut off. One of the problems with this, as I was trying to look at, by the way, I forgot, these guys don't have to move, we don't have to do any changes to this, but I want to detach this. I think it's that. So this is what the HQs look like. So we can probably detach this 6 even. Actually, I'm not sure if they lose supply if they aren't being covered. Still not exactly sure about a few things. Basically, this cavalry over here is not attached because I'm just, like I said, I'm 1 unit over. And maybe we can get rid of the blimp instead. I don't know. We're not... Are we doing the blimp? Yeah, the blimp is... Okay, so let's detach the blimp. Give me... both 5s. So let's give me this guy instead. You can take an extra, which let's have... 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's take this cavalry right here. And then you can take that guy. Okay, good. So this blimp is not attached to anything, but I think that's okay. And we're done with all the moving around of HQs that we need. I feel like that's pretty good. So this blimp has some opportunities to attack, or we can actually scout. Some good questions. Wow, can really go far. I probably could have scouted this area. I don't know what we want to do, because we can also reduce morale or something like that if we want. I don't really have an objective for this unit. I guess we can just do this one. 6152. So 6152 went down to 6049. It's really not that big of a deal, but I know for sure we'll be attacking this unit, so let's go ahead and do that. A 0-4. That was actually quite good. Took a lot more action points than I expected it was going to, though. So I wasn't planning to finish off this unit this turn. I just wanted to push out. This one I want to get repaired. Now this guy can move actually pretty far. And here's one place I probably could have used my blimp to scout down here. I'm pretty sure this is not completely empty. So I just want to move one little bit at a time. Okay, if it's showing us that there is nothing else there, then there's actually, I mean, if it's giving us the zone of control. So zone of control would be expanding. And preventing territory from from exchanging hands. So obviously there is no unit here, here, or here, but there's probably a unit right here in Auxiliary. And that makes sense because it's a city. You know, it has supply points and all that. National morale value of 12. Orléans is probably more than that. Actually, Orléans itself is only 12. Tours is 12. Le Mans is 12. Caen is 12. Yeah, so they're all 12. 12, 12, 12, 12. Okay, good. Just wanted to establish. Okay, Dijon is 25, though. So if we can get down there, let's bring those units back. Now, the 9, we might as well reinforce it, because she's right where we want her to be. This 10, I think she also stays where she's at currently. So Nancy, we need you to move south, unfortunately. Oh, actually, if there's a way... Can't get a 10 here, damn it. Oh, we can get a 10 here, but can we get a 10 there? 1, 2, 3. I wonder, I don't think we can get somebody here or not. Yeah, this 7 will probably say that. Okay, the reason why I'm trying to figure this out at all is because if I can put a 10 here and then put a 10 there, if I can do this all without moving... Oh, okay, I can, I think. I can shift places. And I cannot make it. Because apparently you can reinforce units that are switched places. You just can't... If they move at all, you can't. So we're not planning to do much. We are going to stay pretty defensive on this turn. And now nobody can get over here. So So nobody can prevent these guys from being cut off in theory. Well, that's actually still kind of okay. Just wish I knew that exactly. No, can't. I'm trying to think what's the best thing to do now then. This cavalry, this unit probably is best to move up here. We can bombard there next turn, and then from there we can also bombard Toul and Verdun, and so any attacks in this area we'll be able to do counter fire, which means we don't have to use this unit for anything in particular. Cavalry is gonna give us losses, so we don't really want to do that. I guess let's weaken this unit because it's 75, 79, and it's cut off now, so let's try to bring it down a bit. 75, 79, yeah, brought it down to 73, 75. That's something. It's not enough to make it worth attacking, but again, they'll be cut off now and hopefully not able to persist in the fight much longer. I guess we are going to move these units both. So we'll move this one down here, we'll move this one here, and this last 10, I guess we'll move him all the way over here. Yeah. So they can't break out. The Epinal one can move here, or can move here, but no matter what, there'll be one corridor. We actually want to move this unit further forward, although that does expose him, but yeah, we want the HQ to be able to... Can we reach from here? Yeah, we cannot reach from here. This is bad. So we need him to be here. Okay, good. Now he extends his command further, which is very important. Okay, that's that one. Not going to do bombardment. I think most of this is done. You can see that a lot of this is not really going to be doing anything. Question then is, oh, did we end up... We did end up flying with this guy. I was now really would be quite happy if we could scout this. And we can, if we're willing to just sacrifice a cavalry unit to do it. And this is what cavalry's for, right? We'll repair him next turn. Okay, there it is. Now he can even move back. I don't think it's worth to move him, crazy forward. We can still move forward here now. We won't be able to entrench, but this is just a marine unit. It's not going to have an easy time. I don't even actually know. Do marines count as soft or hard? Yeah, so their attack is only 3 against a hard. And I think it's 5-4. I think they're considered soft, 5-4. I don't know actually what... I think anything that's not a core is considered soft. A little bit confusing anyway, but... Okay, let's move this unit here then. This unit here. Yeah, we're slowly starting to encircle this whole arm. I don't know what this cavalry will do quite yet. These 2 8s, might as well try to heal them. That 6 will definitely be healed as well. But what about this 11? Oh, he can make it into Paris. Well, sounds good to me. That's a very strong unit defending Paris. Or just repair these 2. I want to do a lot of research this turn, but let's not be crazy. If we have to, we won't. You've already done your attack. We'll probably just move you. So you can move here if you don't attack. We probably won't be able to move where we want to. Yeah, I think the fact that it's an O2 means that I do want to do it. And yeah, we can't really move anywhere now. This unit, let's just heal him immediately. A 6 needs to be healed. A 9 can do an O2. An 8 is probably worth healing. It would be nice to jump somebody ahead. Well, hell, I mean, we have to. We have no choice. We have to jump somebody ahead because we need to cut this guy off. Okay, so far so good. By the way, by just one little mistake, this unit over here is considered cut off. I saw this, and now it's better, but he's still at supply of 0. We'll just, to make sure he's very secure, we'll even specifically swap him out. Probably do this as well. Oh, it was an O2, but it ended up as a 1-2, unfortunately. It's an O2. Heal this guy. Probably end up healing this unit, but let me see first. Ah, no, another O2 went 1-2. Well, let's swap these guys then. Okay, that worked out. Yeah. Okay, well anyways, we're not doing the Eastern Front yet. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. This is actually the point where it's harder for me to tell the map apart. I can't really tell the sides very well. I might have to switch back to the other. Let me just switch back real fast to see the difference. Yeah, to me, it's because maybe it's the coloring. The fact that this is gray and this is light blue. It's like much easier for me to tell immediately where my land is and versus theirs. It's not as pretty, but it's very functional. And there's the dark gray. I like this a lot better. And I'm trying, I keep telling myself, because I think there is something to this, that it's probably because I'm just not used to it yet. But there's also something just very nice about this. So this unit doesn't need to be jumping forward. Just repair. If this 9 wants to try to move forward. Okay, you attacked already? No, you didn't. You did. And you attacked. So you were here and moved. You were where you are. So we can actually reinforce this unit. I may or may not do that. I'm not sure yet. So probably just move the cavalry forward to keep this guy pinned in. And we definitely want to heal this 6 unit. As much as I would like to push forward, yeah, I think let's just focus on like maintaining very good health. This is the winter, so we're expecting worse weather. Don't advance. I mean, a 6 is too low. We did the right thing. And I might actually move this unit forward because we have cavalry right there, so we have better scouting there already. Okay, let's just move this unit here then. And I'll stay here so that the 6 cannot attack my headquarters if they move at all. I don't think they even can move, but we still have this unit, the cavalry here, which we cannot do anything with. We can just do an attack. I guess we'll do that. Ah, he did take a hit. So I really didn't want to take a hit. I was like, okay, it says we're guaranteed not to take damage, so I'll just believe you. And that is the 3rd or 4th time we've lost that. But look at overall, I'm sure that we're doing fine on the grand scheme, in the grand scheme of things. So you haven't actually even attacked yet. That is interesting. Oh, you can actually go all the way over here. And you can still move backwards. Okay. This might be more important. Do we want to go to Orléans? Do we want to make our move towards Le Mans? Well, I did say, I think I'm pretty adamant about taking this whole coast so that we can prevent the British from landing reinforcements, which means moving here. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, we'll pull this guy back just to protect my HQ. And I don't know about doing that 22. It's pretty expensive. Anybody else? No. So we're good here. We can go down here. So this unit has 0 supply. I'm going to try to just get them all the way back into port ASAP. For now, just go here. You guys are raiding, but you have plenty of supply left. So I guess they aren't going to be able to do anything. We'll just leave things the way they are here. And let me just pause and think. Alright, I don't think there's going to be anything too spectacular in Serbia. First of all, we're going to be able to take Pec, and that's going to have some, hopefully some real negative repercussions towards the Montenegrins. Looks like we can if we want to an attack here, which is like supposedly guaranteed not to be a bad one. I've heard that before. I've seen O2s be 1-2s like 3 times this turn already. But that means it should be our turn, right? The luck should fall on our side now. I always like hidden headquarters. So I'm gonna do this. Probably even swap this 10 in, move this guy back. Maybe even just swap them directly. And have this guy also take a whack at it. Good. I don't want to push this attack yet. So this guy has entrenchment of 3. I'm just going to wait on it. I don't think we're in that big of a hurry. This is an 0-1. This is an 0-1. I think this 7 I'll just end up healing. The Austro-Hungarians do have a fair amount to work with here. Yeah, so we'll just... this guy's probably weak because he's a little bit out of supply. Can't really do anything about that. The only thing we can do is just keep him, and you know, reinforced. So let's attack this way. Which, no, that's a river crossing, but it's frozen. So frozen, it turns out the river crossings cannot be negated. So let's do this. Okay, that was an 0-2. Oh, there it is. The luck is favoring us again. I'm gonna be a bit aggressive here. I'm gonna push in. I don't think that they're gonna leave Pristina, their objective. We have an 0-2, so that's gonna make things hopefully even a little bit better for us. Okay, that ended up being an 0-3. See, luck. They heard me. And now things are really going well for us, luck-wise. I can now swap these two. And I can do an 0-1. I think that's worth it. Oh, got lucky. I mean, we didn't get lucky. We were expecting an 0-1, and they got lucky. But I was a little bit worried we were going to take a hit there. Last question to ask ourselves is, do we want to push on this unit? Well, it's at 10%. Oh my god, it's so weak. Let's do the attack here first, because this one has a supply of only 6. Okay, let's do this one then. Okay, it was an 0-2. Just take a look at supply. Might have to get this guy into supply, basically. So let's do it this way. The HQ is not representing him, so I haven't changed things on my headquarters here. Let's change this mode to auto so that next time I remember. But I didn't do it this time. It might have helped things a little bit, actually. So it was a mistake, but we ended up having a good turn anyway, just basically bleeding the Serbians. I don't even know where they're getting any income from at this point, so hopefully they just cannot resupply these units. But that's the hope, and we'll have to leave that until next time. Probably need to take another pause just to think about how to do this whole mess. Okay, well, I was accidentally clicking around, and I attacked with this. This was at 10, this was at 6. It claimed it was a 0-2. It went a 1-2 for us. Just wanted to show that because it was a mistake. I didn't actually... I'm sure I would have done that in the end, so it's not a big deal. I don't need to, like... you know, it's not going to ruin our turn. So... Otherwise, I guess I haven't really figured out what I want to do here. It's kind of tricky. I'm toggling between a few different schools of thought or mentalities. Super aggressive, like let's try to cut off this. Minorly aggressive, we can definitely cut off Cutno this turn. I'll probably end up doing that. Just slice off little pieces of the pie, shift forward, go to the next. That's what I think is going to be useful for us. So we can definitely get Cutno cut off this turn. That's probably what I'll end up doing. Let's find out. This is a 1-to-1. Okay, let's just do this. Okay, it's cut off. 1-0. Could advance further forward, but I think that's just going to be a way for us to get cut off. But this is fine because no matter what, we're going to have this secure. Move this unit forward and have him entrench. We don't really need to do the same with this one because if he moves here, we're not going to be cut off. We also have this unit. This is where I would like to attack this stupid HQ, but looks like I'm just going to do this instead. It's only 7 points. That's probably worth it. And then this unit is going to move forward very aggressively, but we're going to continue to move forward and entrench. That means that not even cavalry could squeeze through here and get to there. I'm not sure. That actually might be entirely false, but that's my hope. My hope, if nothing else. I think that it might be worth it trying to squeeze these two HQs. I mean, if we destroy this one, the next one online is the one in Warsaw. So there's several ways we could go about this. I guess we can move him forward. I don't think this is where we'll end up. Yeah, so we'll move down here. This unit could move forward and entrench, but I don't see the reason to do it. Kind of like his defensive positioning. The only thing we could do with this one is one attack. Simple. It's supposed to be a 0-1, which it truly ended up being. And this 10 can move forward to absorb blows. I think that's actually still worth it. He's not going to be able to do anything, but we'll just entrench him. Just like that. Just to provide basically flanking support. And this HQ is actually doing really well. It's moved forward far enough. I think I want him in Thorn. It may mean... we can't do that. So I was actually able, if I wanted to, I could have attached this unit as well. But I want, because this rating is 8, oh my god, they're both the same. I may need to move this unit forward so that, does that put, yep, it does. So next turn, that unit will be, the Memel unit will be in supply range. And this guy can attach this unit next turn as himself. Okay, that was smart. I like that. That's good. I don't really know who we'd want to recon here. 38, 46, 51. I don't want this unit attacked, so probably what I want to do is make sure there's not anybody here. It's not really going to help not just knowing if they're there or not. We probably just want to prevent them from attacking, and that I don't think we can even do. Okay, well this is a unit which we would like to keep low so that we can attack again. So 51-53, down to a 50-50. Okay, fair enough. We'll live with that. And I think that that's everything we want to do. There's probably something I'm missing somewhere, but let me just scan around and check. Okay, well there is the naval side of things that I haven't attended to. The sacrifice of this brave destroyer too. The sacrifice of this brave destroyer. Come on, man. You gotta be kidding me. That's frustrating. We'll park our light cruiser up here. Just in case. And yeah, well, there's that. There's also this cavalry over here, which can move. And I was thinking about, where do we move him? Here, here. These are all really good options. This would give us the most scouting information. But I think I'm going to move him here because my goal is to take Nantes and then sweep the rest of this peninsula. So move him here. This actually gave us really good vision. We see that there's nothing around. We can actually just take Rems for free next turn. Yeah, that was really useful. Even the fact that we're taking this territory reveals, obviously, even the cavalry scouts far enough away that he'd be able to do this. But we know that there's nobody in any of these hexes, so yeah, we'll push and we'll see what happens. I've had a lot of encirclements this turn. 1, 2, 3. we're getting close to a 4th up there. And I guess 4. Close to 5 and 6 then. 2. We've done 4 and we're close to 2 more. Now over here, I haven't used this yet. I think I'm going to use it here, just so I find out what this unit is. Really don't give you that much information, do they? Now the question is, do I want to entrench here? This is only a 6. I could be extremely aggressive and push forward. Now the reason I think I can get away with that is if this unit remains defensive there. Well, if I do this, they probably will come after me in a big way, so let's just stop and set our entrenchment up. This unit's already entrenched, but it's a 6. I mean, that's pretty vulnerable. I don't think I'll move forward quite yet. Although, yeah, you are better off. So, can he move in here? It'd be 1, 2, 3... Wait, this is a mountain? There's... Okay, H... I know you're a town, but I'm pretty sure it's a mountain. Town, wait, is town count? I don't know. I don't know if they can move. If it takes 1 movement plus 1 because of zone of control. This is also plus 1 because of zone of control if we move forward, but is it just 1 to enter the town? I think it's in the mountain, but unfortunately that information is not available to us. Actually, it looks like it is, because down here on the left, this says mountain, whereas this does not. So it looks like they actually would be able to get into Kolomea. And this is Cernowitz. This is the place that Italy is taking some pride, or at least they're galvanizing themselves, entertaining the possibility of war because Russia has taken this one tiny place. So now Austria-Hungary has a few points remaining. So I think we're just going to kind of spread things along the front. I want to move this unit forward. I may move them forward again. Let's just check our supply. 9. It'll be 8 if we move here. It'll be 7 if I move there. Okay. Well, let's spread it around then. Okay, and now we know that there's nobody here. We've actually cut off this road as a supply lane, so I don't know what effect that'll have, but I'll take it. And we'll just do some reinforcing here. Definitely don't need to do this, but we're kind of in a good shape. Finances, which is pretty unusual. So hopefully it won't be unusual from here on in. And I think that's everybody we can do. Now we can do more people with the Germans, but I mean we have a lot of those don't count, but like this destroyer. However, I really want to, and I think I'm gonna push on getting industrial technology up again and command and control. Why command and control? Because I feel like the extra range, the extra rating, and the extra unit attached is going to be very, very valuable. After that, it's essentially you're investing 100 into this to prevent your need for investing in like 300 for a new HQ just to from scratch. We're going to allow we'll have less HQs which can do more, and HQs are so expensive that I think this 100 is just well warranted. So let's go ahead and do it. And now we still have 35 points remaining for this destroyer to get up, or I don't think anybody else. We do have ports available over here though. Oh wait. Oh yeah, that's the double reinforce. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I will pick on this destroyer. 25 for armor cruiser, 35 to get them up to 7. Yeah, just because these are probably going to be more useful to me right now. Basically taking the mines out and laying new ones, so. Okay, let's just click. Click, I can't force myself to click. Let's do it. Alright, and then Austria-Hungary. This episode might go, yeah, it's going to go over 50 minutes. No, let's just call it to a close here. I'll figure out the rest at the beginning of the next episode. So for now, thanks for watching, and take care.